Will RBI announce a rate cut? MPC meet date, time, and what to expect? Let's discuss. The Reserve Bank of India's six-member Monetary Policy Committee will meet this week to assess the current economic landscape and announce key decisions regarding the repo rate, the interest rate at which the central bank lends to commercial banks. Led by RBI Governor Shaktikanta Das, the meeting will take place from 4 to 6 December, with the announcements scheduled for 10 am on Friday, 6th December. This meeting comes amidst economic challenges, including lower than expected GDP figures, high inflation, and a drop in production, which have heightened public concerns. This is the fifth RBI MPC meeting for the financial year 2024-25, with previous meetings held in April, June, August, and October. The final meeting for the financial year 25 is scheduled for February. The December MPC will convene from 4th to 6th December, with the decisions announced live by Governor Shaktikanta Das at 10 am on December 6th. The announcements can be streamed live on RBI's YouTube, Facebook, and X platforms. Updates will also be available on the Business Standard website and social media platforms. Highlights from the October MPC meet. Repo rate unchanged at 6.5%. Policy stance shifted to neutral from a withdrawal of accommodation. Standing deposit facility or SDF rate unchanged at 6.25%. Marginal standing facility rate unchanged at 6.75%. Bank rate unchanged at 6.75%. MPC members voted 4:2 to maintain the status quo. The RBI maintained its fiscal year 25 GDP growth projection at 7.2%. Quarterly GDP growth estimates were revised as follows. Quarter 2 fiscal year 25 reduced to 7% from 7.2%. Quarter 3 fiscal year 25 raised to 7.4% from 7.3%. Quarter 4 fiscal year 25 raised to 7.4% from 7%. Quarter 1 fiscal year 26 raised to 7.3% from 7.2%. Will the RBI change the repo rate? The RBI has maintained the repo rate at 6.5% for the past 9 meetings, and it is likely to hold this stance again, despite calls for a rate cut. The central bank is focused on balancing inflation control with economic growth. In recent weeks, prominent leaders including Chief Economic Advisor CEA V. Anantha Nageshwaran, Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal, and Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman have suggested the need to ease borrowing costs for businesses. However, the RBI has prioritized food inflation as a critical factor in its monetary policy decisions. The CEA has proposed excluding food prices from the inflation basket, citing that the central bank cannot control such variables. The RBI has yet to respond to this suggestion. What is the driving economic unease? Inflation reached a 14-month high of 6.21% in October, largely driven by high food prices and geopolitical disruptions affecting supply chains. India's GDP growth for quarter 2 fiscal year 25 slowed to 5.4%, the lowest in 2 years, down from 8.1% in the same period last year and below the projected 6.5%. The decline is attributed to weaker performance in manufacturing and mining. Despite this, both the CEA and Economic Affairs Secretary Ajay Seth have reassured the public that the government remains on track to achieve its 6.5 to 7% growth target for fiscal year 25. Will the RBI MPC revise its growth forecast? Following the release of quarter 2 GDP figures, several rating agencies have adjusted their financial year 25 growth projections. The finance ministry now expects a growth to fall between 6.5 and 7%, while the RBI's initial forecast was 7.2%. It remains to be seen if the MPC will revise this figure during the upcoming meeting. Shaktikanta Das, end of tenure or another term. Shaktikanta Das' tenure as RBI governor is set to end on December 10. Appointed in December 2018, there is a speculation that he may be granted another term. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you everyone. Bye.